Greetings and welcome to another episode. In today's video, I will be explaining the signs of a successful meditation according to Neville Goddard. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to recognize if your imaginal act is successful, the signs of a successful meditation, and you will understand the 5 indications of a successful meditation. As always, I will be explaining everything in just 3 minutes, so let's get started. Many people that follow Neville's techniques and use SATS meditation and visualization to realize their goals are unsure if their meditation is successful, but Neville Goddard, in his book 5 Lessons, lesson number 2, Assumptions Hardened into Fact, gives us some characteristic signs that we should be aware of after the imaginal act. Now, before we see some of the indication, a few weeks back I made a video on how to know if the imaginal act is successful. Feel free to watch this as well, since it also explains how to know if the imaginal act was successful. Now, one of the most clear indications to experience is the sensation of dry hands. Also, some people in online communities mention itchy palms besides the dry hand sensation. Of course, there could be other variation from person to person. Neville also mentions that after a successful imaginal act, his mouth was dry. Also, online communities confirm a dry mouth sensation. If your hands are dry and if your mouth is dry at the end of this meditation, that is positive proof that you did succeed in lifting the cloud. What you are doing when the cloud was lifted is entirely your business, but you did lift the cloud if your hands are dry. Another characteristic, which also is present in online communities as an indicator for a successful meditation, is overactive kidneys. Many experience frequent urination after a successful SATS visualization. Even Neville was surprised with this one. I will give you another phenomena which is very strange and one I cannot analyze. It happens if you really go into the deep. You will find on waking that you have the most active pair of kidneys in the world. I have discussed it with doctors and they cannot explain it. Now, the list of indications does not end here. As a matter of fact, Neville mentions a few more. Another thing you may observe in meditation is a lovely liquid blue light. That flame is the nearest thing to the blue light which comes on the forehead of a man in meditation. It is like 2 shades of blue, a darker and a lighter blue in constant motion. So this blue light is also a characteristic indication of a successful imaginal act. This blue light is 2 shades of blue, one lighter and one darker, which are in constant motion. Lastly, Neville also mentions seeing spots before your eyes after successfully completing an imaginal act. These spots flow together in space and sometimes come as little circles or groups of geometrical patterns. Now, let's see how Neville describes them. You will see spots before your eyes. They are not liver spots, as some people will tell you who know nothing about it. These are little things that float in space like a mesh, little circles all tied together. They start with a single cell and come in groups in different geometrical patterns, like worms, like trailers, and they float all over your face. When you close your eyes, you still see them, proving that they are not from without, they are from within. And that was the end of our video. Don't forget, if you enjoy this kind of content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course turn on the notification bell. Don't forget to leave your suggestions and recommendations down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.